What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are all having a great New Year so far. Got a pretty big news, pretty big announcement, I guess, for the channel. But before I get into that, I wanted to take the quick moment and just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys have literally been super supportive. The channel's still getting traction, but we got 3 videos up and we got, a whole bunch of views. 2 videos back. I know the one I did with AJ and Tanner blew up. So I just want to say thank you guys. Everybody that subscribed, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If this is the first video you're watching on my channel, take a second and go back and take a look at those first couple videos. See if you like it or not. Anyways, let's get into what I had to say. I got a pretty big announcement, like I said. So about a week ago, a little over a week ago, I was playing at 24-Hour Fitness, the same one you guys have always seen me at. And it was the last game, literally game point. And I'm going in for a rebound. And I take 2 steps, and I felt like somebody kicked me as hard as they could in the back of my leg, and I heard a loud pop. And I've been playing basketball pretty much my whole life. I knew exactly what it was as soon as it happened. I ruptured my Achilles, and I'm having surgery literally tomorrow. Gotta keep it honest with you guys. As far as sports is concerned, tearing your Achilles might be one of the worst injuries and one of the hardest injuries to come back from. I mean, if you just take a look at the NBA, for example, all those guys, Kobe, Chauncey Billups, Chris Webber, like guys that were all-stars and had amazing careers, as soon as they tore their Achilles, they came back and it was like 2 different players. Like Kobe had a great last year. Kobe's a beast. I couldn't even walk off the court. It was so much pain for me. And Kobe stood up and knocked down 2 free throws and walked off. Like, salute to him. He's a true warrior for that. But I was just reading something earlier today because I like to think I know everything, but when I don't, I like to look it up. But it was something like out of the last decade, 44 players in the NBA ruptured their Achilles, and like half of them were able to come back and have like a resemblance of a career. There's been one outlier though. Dominique Wilkins tore his Achilles when he was playing. If you guys don't know who Dominique Wilkins is, look up Dominique Wilkins on YouTube and literally, or just type in the human highlight. Like, this guy was a beast. Dunked, scored, like low post game, literally like whatever you wanted, Dominique could do. He ruptured his Achilles, and literally the next season he had probably one of the better seasons in his career. Like, he ruptured his Achilles one season, came back the next, and was better in every category, every statistic, percentages, field goals, like still could dunk crazy. So that's been a pretty big inspiration. It's something I've kind of had in the back of my mind these last few days since my injury. And there's guys in the NBA right now that are going through it. Kevin Durant's a big name. Demarcus Cousins for the Lakers. Both of those guys are trying to come back from ruptured Achilles. So I'll be looking at these guys because they did it a little bit before I did, so they should be coming back sooner than I will. I'll be looking at these guys to see kind of what they're doing and what works, what doesn't work. Technology and medicine's made a whole bunch of advances every year, literally. So, I'm honestly, I don't know if excited is the right word, but I love a challenge. Like, anybody that knows me knows that I just love it when it's adversity. I love it when the chips are stacked against me. I just love the challenge. I love to overcome things and obstacles. And we're looking at probably like a 6-month recovery process. So I'm having surgery tomorrow. I'm getting with the surgeon who's actually really highly recommended. This guy's great. He's gonna get me back. They're gonna go in there, they're gonna sew everything up. I'll be in a cast for probably about 6 to 8 weeks before I can start physical therapy. That's really gonna be the point where it makes or breaks the injury and coming back. And my goal, honestly, going into this is to be better, faster, stronger, be able to jump higher than when I first tore it. I mean, this isn't my first go around. I've had 3. Well, this would be my 3rd surgery. I've had 2 surgeries before this. I had reconstructive shoulder surgery the year before I went to Chino Hills. I had my shoulder completely reconstructed. I messed it up pretty bad. Playing around outside, fell down, busted everything. The bone was popping out. I'll spare you guys the details, but I got 2 screws in this shoulder, and honestly, my left shoulder is way stronger than my right shoulder, and I'm right-handed. So I had a nose job. I played my entire last season at Rice with a broken nose. Broke it in practice, like right before we started conference play. My choices were either have a surgery and miss the rest of my last year of college, which I wasn't even considering, or play with a broken nose. So I played with a face mask for a few games, but I really didn't like the way it felt. And I just played the rest of the season, no mask, just broken nose. Nose is literally on the side of my face. But yeah, I mean, injuries are a part of life. Injuries are a part of, the game of basketball and sports. And honestly, adversity is just one of those things in life that you got to just learn to deal with. And, if there's anything that you guys can take from this channel or from, some of my stories, when things get tough, when adversity hits, that's one of the opportunities in your life where you really get to see what you're made out of. I faced it before, I'm facing it now, and you know what? I'm just super inspired. And I mean, at the end of the day, this is just another part of the story, another part of the chapter. This is gonna be a part of my YouTube story now. I'm gonna be documenting the entire rehab process. So any of you guys out there that are dealing with injuries, or you think you can't come back from something, you fall down, you get up, man. That's life, man. You fall down 7 times, you get up 8, and that's the attitude you have to have going into something like this. I know that Achilles are like the death sentence of athletes in sports. That doesn't faze me, man. If there's one guy that can do it, if Dominique Wilkins did it back in like the late 80s, 90s, I could do it. Like 2020, man. That's like, I don't even know, 30 years ago, like since that happened. So, medicine's come a long way. Rehab practices have come a long way. I got a great team of doctors. They're all going to be pushing me. I'm going to be pushing myself. So I'm going to be documenting the whole thing for you guys. I'm going to make a playlist for you guys. Comeback season, if you guys want to, start up a hashtag or whatever, man. You guys are great. You guys are supporting me. My family's supporting me. And that's all I need at the end of the day. And as if I needed anything else to, drive me, I kind of light my own fire a lot of times. And I kind of psych myself into thinking, I'm like Superman or something like that. Nothing can hurt me. But I'm obviously not. I'm sitting up here hobbling around on crutches right now. It's all a part of life. It's all a part of, playing sports. I mean, you get hurt, things happen. You got 2 options. You could either, sit there and wallow and, say, why me? Think that, things just aren't going your way and there's nothing you can do about it, or you can just make the decision and put your head down and work. I think this is true in a lot of ways in life. Anything that's worth achieving, you have to go through so much. Like the road to success is really just rough and gritty. But when you get on that other side, and when you get to those things in life that you really worked for really hard, it's just so much more special because you know how much work you put into it. You know how much time, how many, sweat, tears, blood, whatever it is. When you really can achieve something like that, and you really know, and honestly, you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I put in the work, I did this. It's just such a great feeling. I can't wait to share this experience with you guys on the channel. I know you guys like the 5-on-5 videos. We're gonna get to that, don't worry about it. We're definitely getting back to that. I'm just gonna be doing, rehab for a couple of months. I already got ideas flowing. I won't be able to walk for a few weeks, and I really won't be able to like run or jump or do anything for a while. But like always, if you guys got ideas for things you want to see, if you guys have any questions about surgeries or rehab or anything like that, just drop a comment down below. I'll make sure to get that stuff out to you guys. I'm confident, man. I've always had an optimistic view on life. No doubt in my mind that I'll be able to come back from this one stronger than before. So I'm super excited to have you guys to share my experience with on YouTube. You guys are amazing. The support you guys show me down there in the comments, liking videos, subscribing. Like, I can't thank you guys enough, man. This has been an amazing ride so far, and the crazy part is this is literally just the beginning. Stay tuned, you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna be creating a whole playlist. I'm really gonna document this thing from beginning to end. You guys will know by the end of this series what it's like to rupture an Achilles and come back from it even better. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for just supporting me the way you guys do. Just know that I really appreciate it, man. I'm here for you guys. I'll see you guys next time, man. Peace.
Good morning. Good morning.
Christian Wood.
It's about 4:30 in the morning. My voice is raspy. Surgery's at 9:30, but gotta be up there for pre-op, so you can get up there a little bit earlier than that. It's about 4:30 right now, so get ready real quick and we'll be out. Peace.
Time for action. Shout out to my pops behind the camera.
Let's do this.
That's my daughter. Yeah.
6 hours later.
We just finished with surgery. It's right around 11 o'clock. So, they're gonna give me some medicine, change my clothes, man. Peace. I want you to do the thumbs up.
Welcome back. What's happening, everybody? We're 3 days out from surgery now, so I've been laying up the entire weekend, just managing the pain, resting up, trying to elevate as much as possible. We're 2 weeks out from the first post-op with my doctor, so in 2 weeks they're gonna go back, take a look at everything, see how everything's healing, and then kind of we'll take it from there as far as next steps. I want to give you guys a quick little look at what we got going on right now. All right, so here we go. Here is the boot that I will be sporting for the next 2 weeks. This is actually a non-weight bearing boot, so you can't put any pressure on the legs still, which is why I have my handy dandy crutches, which have been with me since day one of the injury. Nice and handy by my side. And then attached to the boot is a vacuum sealed wound vac. So what this does is, this is a dressing that they put on top of the wound from the incision of the surgery, and it's vacuum sealed by this machine, so it sucks all the fluid out from the wound. Just promotes, blood flow and health. Lower extremities have a really high chance of getting infected. Anytime you have a surgical incision or, a big wound or gash, there's a good chance of things, getting really nasty in there and getting infected. That wound vac's on there to make sure that none of that stuff happens and everything heals the way it's supposed to heal. So I'll be in this one for the next 2 weeks. We'll see if they'll switch me out to something where I can put some weight on it in the post-op. So there you have it. This is the first part of a series that I'm going to be doing on Achilles rehabilitation for basketball. So stay tuned. If you guys liked the video, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.